Sam, you gotta see this, seriously. I'm looking at what's supposed to be a school project, but it genuinely looks more like a high-tech movie studio decided to set up shop inside a classroom. Have you ever seen anything like it?
I know, right? I am so excited to jump into this. It feels like we've got an all-access backstage pass. We're about to dive deep into the AI Prompt Engineering Championship at the British International School Ismailia, and honestly, what these students are pulling off is it's completely next level. All right, so to really understand what's going on here, we have to talk about the person who engineered this whole competition, the ICT and computer science educator, Mr. Abdulrahman, who also goes by Mr. Alpha.
And this right here, this is the key. Mr. Abdul Rahman isn't just a teacher, he's a DevOps engineer. He's taking his real-world industry experience in things like tech infrastructure and automation and injecting that professional, high-level engineering logic straight into his classroom. He even shares this kind of stuff on his YouTube channel, Codverse, and his blog, Mr. Alpha Hub.
Exactly, which is the perfect lead into the first big level up for these students. Phase 2, becoming an architect of consistency. This is where it gets really fun. Think of it like a super advanced video game character creator. So, here's the mission. The students have to dream up a mythical mashup character, kind of like these adorable creatures you're seeing, and then put them in 3 totally different scenes. But here's the trick. The character has to look exactly the same every single time. So Jordan, how in the world do they pull off a magic trick like that? Ha! That is the multi-million-dollar question in the creative world, isn't it? How do you nail down that perfect consistency? It's really what separates an amateur from a pro, an architect. And here's the secret sauce: seed numbers. This is the magic key to the whole thing. By using the same exact seed number, students can literally lock in their character's core design. It guarantees you get reproducible results time and time again. And listen, this isn't just some cool classroom trick. It's the same fundamental logic that professional animation studios use to keep characters looking right, and it's a core principle in software engineering. And that just sums it up perfectly. You can see the transformation right there. These students are leveling up from just being AI users to becoming true character architects. They're learning the actual foundational skills they need for professional AI design, all while having an absolute blast. Okay, time for the next level, Phase 3, the cinematic director. So if Phase 2 was all about creating the actor, well, this phase is about building the entire movie set and directing the scene. Oh, I absolutely love this part. Now the students are moving way beyond just making cool pictures. They're becoming storytellers. They're composing these full, rich scenes, thinking about professional stuff like cinematic lighting, the mood, camera angles, all to create these incredible, breathtaking worlds. It's like they've been handed the keys to a Hollywood studio. And they're learning the actual pro commands to do it. Just look at this little parameter on the screen, --AR23. You know what that is? That's the command for aspect ratio. The students are learning to control the exact dimensions of their canvas to create those perfect movie poster proportions. It seems like a small detail, but it has a huge professional impact. And that's just one piece of the puzzle. Look at this list of pro-level skills they're picking up. Full scene composition, using negative prompting to tell the AI what you don't want, that aspect ratio control we just saw, and then putting it all together to create a full-blown movie poster. They're learning to control every single element of their masterpiece. Which brings us to the final boss battle. Phase 4, the masterpiece gallery. This is it. This is where every single skill they've learned as an architect, as a director, as an engineer, all comes together for the ultimate showcase. And the stakes are seriously high. We are talking about a live presentation gallery, just like you're seeing here. The students will be up there presenting their final movie posters and character designs, and not just to their friends, but to the school leadership. It's a real-world test of their skills and their confidence. Exactly. So let's just break down what that final challenge looks like. It's really a 3-step process. 1, you present your work. 2, and this is so important, you explain your logic, the prompt engineering, the design choices you made along the way, and 3, you reflect on your journey. See, it's not just about making a beautiful image. It's about being able to articulate the complex engineering that made it all possible. And that right there, that brings this whole thing to its core message. All of this incredible art, all this cinematic creativity, this fun with mythical creatures, it's all built on a really deep, solid academic foundation. And this is the ultimate takeaway. what these students are learning isn't just a fancy new art class. It's automation, it's infrastructure, it is engineering. This is Mr. Abdulrahman perfectly bridging that gap between the professional tech industry and the classroom. Which leaves us with one final and, I think, fascinating question. As we watch all this unfold, are we watching the next generation of incredible artists? Or are we watching the next generation of incredible engineers? And I think what's happening at BIS-Ismailia proves that the answer is, without a doubt, both.